so serious? Let's get it, man.
Lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious, serious, lanes, serious, serious,
Subscribe now. Let's get it, man.
lanes, serious, lanes, serious, lanes, serious.
What's so serious? What's going on, Serious Nation? This your guy, Serious Mindset. We are back with a new video. This video is a head by a head. And what I mean by that is that this video is ahead of my vlogs that's going to be coming because a fellow subscriber, which I greatly appreciate everybody that's been subscribing, he has requested that, hey man, everybody want to see the numbers. Everybody want to see how the first month was and all this other stuff. Jabba. I get it. At the end of the day, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over the numbers. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all hit everything. If y'all don't even do that, just drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Hold on. Make sure you drop that fire emoji right after What's So Serious. You type out What's So Serious, drop a fire emoji. But anyway, yes, we are going to go over the numbers. We're going to go over my review for being 30 days on the road. 30 days on the road. I'm going to talk about numbers. I'm going to talk about what I've seen. Brokers. We're going to go. This is going to be a very informative video. Anyway, What's So Serious? I can't even say it. Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to inform you all about box trucking 2022 as of right now, May. My first full month was April. That means being on the road for over a month, okay? So I'm going to talk about numbers. I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Besides that, look at this view. Look at that view. So this is the view as of right now, what I'm looking at. Right now, you already know Subway is my joint because, again, y'all already know health is wealth. Make sure you take care of yourself. So I'm going to go down there and give me a wrap when I'm done with this video. The freeway is right here. So I'm currently in Louisville. So I'm in Louisville. And then behind me, this right here. So I'm a big stiffler. I'm giving y'all the whole thing. So look, I'm giving y'all some pro tips. So I'm a big stiffler about getting in the bed, even at home, when you come from outside or whatnot. Let me know in the comments. So this bed right here was I'm tired. I just got off the road, literally. I took a nap, and now I'm up recording this video now. And that bed is basically going to be, hey, I just took a shower, so I'm about to bed down. So, you know, at the end of the day, take care of yourself, right? So, numbers, right? So we're going to go over numbers, right? So let me go ahead and set everything down. So I have, and shout out to my wife. Shout out to my beautiful wife. I would have not been as organized as being able to pull up this information and go. So my wife, we both own this trucking organization. Shout out to my guy as well, Kirky Fresh. His stuff will be linked in the description. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel. But we are going to go over numbers, right? So for the first full month, you know, if y'all been following my adventures, went from budget, went from this, went from that. Again, some more surprises coming in the future vlogs. Stay tuned for that. So for the month of April, and if y'all don't believe me, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. If y'all don't believe me, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So for the first month, we did $20,260. All right, y'all see that? April. That's April, right? Now, this right here is no. Is that diesel? Hold on. Oh, that's profit. Okay. So that's profit. This row right here, where is diesel? Let's see. Of course, make sure y'all have your cost per mile. Y'all see that, you know, and this is what we calculated when we first started, so that might change. So everybody cost per mile may be different. Again, I'm being transparent. So diesel and def. Y'all can actually see diesel. We did about 6,000 in diesel. Okay, $6,194. All right. Of course, another expense that I have is hotel. Right. I want y'all to understand this as well. Hotel is, and I see a couple of things we also may need to modify on here because the rental. But anyway, hotel. There's a thing about hotels. So for a hotel, we spent about $2,300 in hotel stay. So right now, I'm currently a gold member in Hilton. I'm gonna show y'all and blur it out. My Hilton. So I am a gold member in Hilton. That's how many times I've been staying at a Hilton. Now, what I can say about hotels, because everybody is like, hey, sleep in the truck, save a couple of bucks. That may be cool for some people, but you can see the guns here. I am a big guy. I'm 225. I'm 5'10". I'm a beefy guy, right? So if you try to lay across that bench in your box truck, it's going to be very uncomfortable hours. Okay, we're talking about hours. Not only that, depending on what area you're going to be in, you're going to have to run your AC. So guess what? The truck is going to be running. I'm just giving y'all things to think about, right? The truck is going to be running. So you're going to be burning diesel while the truck is running. You're going to be uncomfortable as well. So just include that into your cost per mile when y'all calculate whatever, or just include that into your expenses, right? And that's my opinion. Everything is my opinion, right? So I already told y'all my numbers. We did 20K and some change, right? But that's also taking account that we did 2,300 for the hotel. Now the thing about the hotel is you want to make sure you have a nice sleep. And what I mean by that is, in order for you to drive your maximum 11 hours for that day, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried it for 3 hours. I went to, it was a load that I had to drop off at 4 a.m. I got there at 1 o'clock. That vlog is gonna be coming. And I tried to sleep, take a nap in the truck. And let me tell you something, my back was hurting. Oh, I was out the game. I told my wife, I said, babe, I cannot drive. My back was hurting the whole day because I tried to get comfortable in it, and I was out. I was asleep. But when I was like, oh, I'm letting you know, invest in yourself, okay? Invest heavily in yourself while you're on the road. And what I mean by that, get you a nice room. And what I mean by nice room, on average, I don't know if y'all saw that, but on average, I average around 115 bucks a room. I know some people may be like, oh, well, I could go get a $50 room. Or da 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 da. Let me tell y'all something. I was in the military. I also was a field engineer. I done had my share of sleeping in some bad places, okay? And what I mean by that, I stayed in a motel where flies were all in there and it was buzzing and things like that. I stayed in a hotel recently because I ran out of hours. I didn't have any, all the hotels were actually booked. And I overpaid for a Super 8 at $125. I was thinking, okay, this might be quality. Let me tell you something. The sheets had pin stains. You can tell they barely cleaned it. The towel wiped my skin off, scratched me. You hear me? The towel scratched me. You can just tell that it was night and day between a quality Hilton or Hampton, Hilton or Holiday Inn or whatever it may be, and opposed to a Super 8. So I will never be staying at a Super 8 again. That's just my preference. But the mattress was literally wood. And this is my point. If y'all don't know, shout out to my veterans. Thank you for your service. I'm a veteran as well. Shout out to those that are currently serving active duty. If you're watching this, I stayed in some, I laid my head down in some crazy places when I was in the military. And let me tell you something, that hurt. I should not be experiencing that again, okay? Keep in mind, if you're watching this, you're trying to be a business owner, or you're already a business owner. I'm a business owner. Why would I want to jeopardize my mental and my body knowing that I got to be on the road for 11 hours, if that makes sense, right? So invest in yourself is what I'm basically saying when it comes to the hotel. I'm not saying go out and spend $200. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is get you something with quality. Keep in mind, I do have the government veteran discount, so some rates I get, but this is where they get money at. They get money on those taxes. So be careful when y'all get these hotel stays, okay? Now another thing is food. So I think we didn't, so she did calculate my food, but I think she has my receipts for food, but she didn't put it in here, which is fine. So for me, for food, I try to keep my health up. What I can say is I avoid, this is just me, I avoid going to truck stops and going and buying the chips and all this other stuff, because we already know the truck stops, they like to tax the heck out of you, okay? So keep that in mind. They're gonna tax the crazy crap out of you. So for food, what I do is, if I know I'm gonna be out for a week or two, I go to a Walmart and I buy, for example, I have cuties, which are the little oranges. I snack on those. I have Z-bars. Z-bars are great. They're for kids, but they are great. Z-bars. Now mind you, these are snacks. So I'm telling you to snack as you go throughout your day. I'm certified in fitness nutrition. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is I'm trying to maintain my physique. I also go to different gyms as well. I do have a hotel gym. They don't have everything, but it depends on where I'm at between my driving, if that makes sense. So if I don't have anything, I have my tuna packs, which is, hold on, give me a second. Message. So I have tuna packs. So what I do is I get the Uncle Ben's rice in the bag, tuna pack for dinner, okay? So for lunch, I may go to a truck stop, get a Subway. So what I get is the wrap. I don't get the heavy bread, I get the wrap, and I design my own deal. I don't go too crazy on everything, because remember, we're sitting in a truck, so we're not doing too much of anything, right? The only time we're doing it is when we're probably picking something up, or we're not in going from here and there. So from there, food. I would honestly say I probably did $500 if I had to estimate, because I may eat a burger here and there. During this previous weekend I had to do my reset. I actually made my food at a hotel, so I got a nice hotel for 90 bucks, literally 90 bucks. I think it was a Hilton Comfort. I think that was Comfort. So it had the stove, it had the nice thing. So I was like, man, let me go ahead and cook my meal. No cap, I walked inside this room. I said, ooh, I got me a nice room under $90. Look what I got. I got a whole apartment for under $90. You hear me? Look, watch this here. Look, got the TV, got the desk. Hey, look, military discount. Ooh, look, it got another wall. Got the back, man. Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be the baddest travel agent ever. Look at that. There go the other side of the wall with the stove, man, look. If y'all don't know Hilton like I do, down. Watch this here. Oh yeah, it's about to go down. Oh yeah. Had to go to Walmart. Look, if I can't tell y'all anything, when y'all got a stove that's out of town, make sure y'all get some cooking oil and some seasonings. Hold on. I'm about to make it hot for y'all. Look, collie mash. Then we watching the fight. Well, the ghost and I. Oh yeah, who gonna knock out who? And then look, ooh, oh yeah. Where my pepper at? I got it over here. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a good old Saturday steak and potatoes, Cali potatoes. Watch some serious. Again, I didn't go to a fast food restaurant and all this other stuff. I just decided to focus on me. That's the most important thing. So food is also going to be another critical expense that you're going to have to deal with, because in order to survive, you got to eat. I'm not saying make sure y'all get you some water, for example. Again, hold on. Message. So you don't have to get this expensive water. I just like to keep up with myself. You can see my skins. Look at my skins. I'm trying to get my skins back right. But again, try to make sure that when y'all get some sleep, y'all not. What's wrong, Mom? Hold on. Right. All right, here we go. All right, sorry about that. But what I'm saying is try to get some valuable sleep, because you don't want to depend on energy drinks. Energy drinks will crash you. You will crash eventually, sooner or later, just like coffee. If you need about 5 cups of coffee just to get your oh, I got to get up or whatever it is, and it's a problem. Drink some water, H2O, okay? Matter of fact, hold on. Message. All right, so yes, so 20,000, as you see, after all expenses, and then rental fees. Rental fees was one of the biggest things as well. Let's see, rental fees. So in all, I know y'all want details. I'm not about to go into details. So at the end of the day, the expenses were rental fees, gas, hotel, food, and I think I'm missing one. Oh, and also don't forget about using your factoring company, that 2.5, 2.7, 3%, 3.5, whatever it is. That all takes account, right? So after everything, we had actually took home, give or take, we took home around, oh, and don't forget insurance. So I'm looking at everything because I know some things may be missing, so I'm gonna give you a ballpark estimate. So take home was give or take around $6,000. So I would say $6,000. All right, and that's just an estimate. Again, we have to go deep, crazy, because there's some other receipts that I found or whatnot. But I'm just giving y'all a ballpark estimate because, again, even though we did 20, this is the first month. Now, within this 20,000 that we accumulated between the company, there was a lot of loads that we didn't book. And what I mean by that, it was a load that the broker, they wanted to, they basically wanted to use the truck space. They said the load was 4 feet. I got there and the load was actually 14 feet. They said that they wanted to, that they were going to pay for the extra feet in the truck. I gave them an offer. They told me 50 bucks. I'm not going to take that. It's so disrespectful out here. So that was a load that I didn't take, so I missed out on that one. And you know, I'm not going to drop names or whatnot, but just know your value within this industry. I'm not gonna lie to you, the mental part of this industry, or being a truck driver or being on the road, I don't care if you're doing hot shot, I don't care if you're doing box truck, semi, I don't care. At the end of the day, you are an entity. When you decide to say, hey, I'm gonna take this load, at this point, you have to know that, okay, are we making money or are we not making money, whatever it may be. Because at the end of the day, your truck, your maintenance, your diesel, your DEF, your hotel lodging fees. It's a lot of things that go in association with that, okay? I don't care if you're doing partials. I don't care if you're doing one pick, one drop. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, know your value, okay? I caught on to that literally my first month, because you got brokers that are disrespectful, and then you have other brokers that are willing to negotiate. Some hang up in your face when you really are interested in the load. You got some that, you know, when you talk to them, you don't know, you know, you're a little bit on the edge at this point, because it's so many brokers. It's just so many people out here that's just trying to make money, right? Keep in mind, the brokers, they have a job, you have a job. Yes, I get it. Us being on the road, or you thinking about being on the road, your number one priority is, hey, we're doing a heavy payload, but we don't get compensated sometimes as if we are. Brokers do lie, so do understand that brokers will lie. They will pull and state that, hey, look, I only got 500 on the load or whatnot. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And then you stroll and you're constantly looking for loads, and you see the same load. Next thing you know, it's up $200. So now the load that constantly said that, oh, or the guy or girl that said, hey, I only got 500 in load, now they have 700. And what I can say now, being at this time, there's a lot of loads sitting on the board as we speak right now. I'm just saying. So in a certain situation, don't just take a load just to take a load. It's my opinion. Let it sit, let it marinate. Put a little Salt Bae in that thing, let that thing marinate, and you're gonna see that load go up. Now, that may be a situation where that broker learns, okay, well, on the next load that I drop on the load board, I'm gonna have to actually put a little bit more money. So it can be a learning lesson for the broker if they're like that. So do expect that brokers will lie to you. They will consistently call you and say, hey, what's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA? I'm not going to go into double brokering and things like that, but you will get the consistent phone call. You may say, hey, download this app. I had that happen recently, or all the time. You know, hey, such wants you to download the app. They call you, hey, I can't download that because I don't have enough memory or whatnot. Simply just say that. You're not obligated to download those tracking apps, okay? In certain situations, I know it was a load that was real good that I got from Minnesota going to Arizona, and in order for me to get the load, I did have to download the app, which is cool, because it was worth it. In certain situations, it has to be worth it. Now, if it's somewhere it's like the margins are not, it's like, okay. So I had to download the app, the tracking app first, and then he was gonna send a rate con. Okay, so that was another situation I dealt, but I still have that broker information, and I'm willing to work with him again because he was respectful. Okay, that's another thing. Do not know your respect level. Okay, as a person, as a business owner, do not get disrespected. Do not take the disrespect, okay? And what I mean by that, you don't have to curse nobody out. You don't, hey, look, I don't appreciate you, this and that, this and that. And 9 times out of 10, you keep in mind, you are a human being just as the other person on the opposite phone, right? So at the end of the day, that person, that broker, they can get fired for XYZ company or look for another job. But at the end of the day, you're staying here to create a business, not only for your family, for future or whatever you're trying to do. So keep in mind that if it comes to somebody disrespecting you while you're trying to negotiate a rate or whatever it may be, it probably might not be worth the hassle, is my honest opinion, because they're probably gonna be bugging you. And I had that happen again. I wasn't disrespected, but it was just so much trying to get the load that he was just calling. I'm like, oh my God. And that's a lesson learned. If some broker is going to be needy like that, chances are they're going to be a bugaboo, is what, bugaboo, you know what I mean? What's so serious? So be very vigilant as far as the brokers that you communicate with or whatnot, right? Another thing that I can say is DOT. DOT is another thing. Again, I got videos coming about this. true enough, I have spoke with individuals prior to getting in the industry or while I was getting in the industry, and I don't know what this whole cliche about box trucks don't get F with, this and that, that's a lie. That's a lie. Within a month, I got pulled over twice by DOT. Twice by DOT. I did good. I passed. No problems. But it's just the point. One officer told me, hey, look, I like doing box trucks because they're easy. Mind you, because they're easy. So he asked me. We talked. We had an intellectual conversation. So basically, I don't know if he was trying to fill me out to see, hey, you know, is this guy squared away? Is this guy's on his P's and Q's? Because in my honest opinion, I think they can fill out somebody if their truck is clean, if they're stuttering, you know, things like that. It's not saying you're lying, but, you know, chances are if you're stuttering, you probably are lying. But at the end of the day, we talked. He gave me an actual report over the inspection, so I didn't have no issues, right, with that DOT officer. Now, the previous one was coming across a border. Alright, so camera died. But anyway, I'm not a truck stop workout guy. I'm more of a, I gotta hit the weights. I gotta hit the weights. I gotta hit the weights clacking. In order for me to feel like I fully worked out, that's just me, okay? And what I try to do, this is me, 3 days out the week. So if I'm gonna be on the road for a week out, I try to get my 3 days in from either that Sunday throughout that Saturday. I know y'all like, oh man, how do you do it? You have to plan out your time. Again, you do have to do a, what is it, annual fit? No, I think it's annual. No, it's not annual. Is it annual or 3 years? Somebody put in the comments about the fitness thing or whatnot. I'm not gonna look it up, but at the end of the day, you sit down in that truck. I don't care if it's annual, 3 years. Take care of yourself. You're on this road. My last thing in saying is, in my honest review, being on the road, you have your thoughts. You can try to say, I'm gonna bang out my music, I'm gonna listen to, you know, such and such podcast, whatever it may be. But I'm telling you, you have your thoughts on the road. So make sure you keep you prepare for that mental battle to be on that road, being alone. You know, like I said, I have a family, I have a wife, I have kids. Is it a challenge being away? You know, keep in mind, I was in the military for a couple of years. So going back and feeling like I'm not in the military, but being away, right? Being away, not being able to catch every moment from, you know, with the kids, and then being there for my wife, you know, it does play on the mental part. So in some form and fashion, just be prepared for that too as well. Now, if you're single, you out here, look, man, look, do your thing, do your thug thizzle. But for us married folk, just be prepared for the mental part of being away from your family and knowing that you're going out here and you're getting it for them, okay? That's pretty much my review. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you have your good days and you have your bad days. You know, sometimes the lows work in your favor, sometimes it don't. Drivers. Let me tell you something. Drivers, okay? Drivers. Be careful on that road. Last week was a challenging week for me. I don't know what it was. I don't know if drivers were like, hey man, that's that guy lanes over there. Let me, mind you, heavy load, everything. Be very cognizant of drivers around you, because you got some people that want to be in your blind spot and you want to make sure, lean forward a little bit just to make sure you check the mirror out, because you got people that just want to ride on the side of you, okay? You got people that want to cut you off and just hit their brakes. Just give yourself a gap. That's just my 2 cents, right? Just be very aware, because man, I'm not gonna even lie to you, man. It's been numerous occasions where I just had those close calls. Matter of fact, going through, what is that, Alabama? I think it was going through Alabama. They have that little construction area, and this one, I never forget it. This one car is just riding the midway. It's just riding the midway, and mind you, this is construction lane. The lanes are tight. This, you know, this is Alabama. The lanes are tight, and for whatever reason, as I was coming, mind you, I wasn't going fast. If I was coming trying to pass up this car, so I'm like, look, man, I gotta get out. The car was on the left lane. I'm on the right. I had to air horn check this car. They were like, oh. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So be aware of the driving around you. You know, every region is different driving, is what I can say. The worst, I have some top leading states that are the worst drivers. So I'm not saying that I'm the best, but I'm very much aware of my surroundings. So be aware, because at the end of the day, it just takes one accident just to put you out of business, okay? So keep in mind, your driving is your business. So just be aware of that, okay? But I appreciate you all that have stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you all. Stay tuned for the actual vlogs that's coming. I'm behind because I've been grinding it out, trying to just grind it out, okay? First month is 20K, so we're trying to go ahead and go over and beyond on that, okay? So I'm just being transparent, just being honest. So as much as I'm recording, it is a job to do the YouTube, and then I have family, and then I have business, then I have another business. Then if you didn't catch my video about real estate, I do real estate as well, myself and my wife. So it's a lot of different moving pieces, but I appreciate you all that's been watching, that's been supporting the channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video as well. Share this video, because this is that review for a new person coming in 30 days in, what they made or whatnot. I'm on my second month being on the road, so stay tuned, stay motivated. Make sure you subscribe. That's the most important thing, and hit that bell. That bell was a doing. Hit that bell. But stay motivated, stay serious. I haven't had my gear on, just got a haircut, because take care of yourself. This was a Michigan City deal. ShopSMapparel.net. that is my website. Get your nice driven custom hat, nice driven shirt or whatnot. That's a brand that I designed when I was in the military. So again, a lot of different ventures. Not merch, it's an actual clothing brand, okay? That's my take on it. But stay motivated, stay serious. Why so serious?
Let's get it, man.